Natural strength building tips, 7 essential workout and nutritional habits. Maximize your strength on job, elevate your performance with proper nutrition. How to increase your strength naturally without artificial remedy. By God's grace, in today's video, in response to a plea of one of the subscriber to this channel who actually asked me to make a video how people can actually naturally increase their strength without depending on artificial remedy like taking some drugs boosters to boost their strength. And that is why I have decided to respond to that clarion call. Believe me, using artificial remedy, taking some boosters, taking some drugs, energy drinks have dire consequences to your health. That some of these things is what causes what I call Parkinson disease. When you are getting old, anything you want to pick, your hand and your body is shaking, and you, instead of aging gracefully, you begin to age in a pitiable condition or pitifully, so much so that it seems that you yourself will be begging to demise from this world, and also the people around you taking care of you will also be praying that you go, let them rest, because you will virtually do nothing for yourself. So if only you follow me to the end of today's video, I'll give you 7 credible remedy that you can actually replace instead of depending on artificial remedy to boost your physical strength, especially those that do physical hard work, engineers, those that mold block and involve in other activities that involve physical strength, like even those that are doing sports, soccer, weightlifters, and so on and so forth. Though this video is not going to exhaust here because there are more information on this. If I get enough thumbs up and then enough comments in this particular one, I will make more. So but before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As to do so, may God bless you. Welcome back to Jenny Global Solutions. In this channel, I discuss three important tips, which are actually finance tip, health tips, and spiritual tips. So if this is the very first time you're finding yourself in this beautiful family, you are highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's dive in. The number one natural energy booster that you need is balanced diet. Against such, there is no law. You need to take lean proteins, like protein that come from plants, something like beans, the one that Igbos call oba, my, that's it comes from beans too, and soya beans and all other different types of bean species. And then from time to time you can add this some animal protein like egg, depending on your blood group and health status. You may need to get my video on egg. I've treated it in this channel. Just write Jenny Global Solutions like egg. Get my videos about egg and know whether your body accepts it. Something like yogurt drink, instead of you taking alcoholic drinks, which helps to deplete your energy more, replace it with yogurt drink instead of taking some of these energy booster drinks, because they are very detrimental to your health. It's when you are getting old, you understand what you have done to yourself, you take yogurt. Yogurt supply enough rich lean protein that you need for survival. And you can actually type Jenny Global Solutions / yogurt. You will see both the spiritual and health benefit of yogurt and why you need it. So that is by the way. And then you need things like complex carbohydrates, something like enough yam, and then maybe cassava pounded, cassava for swallow, especially in the afternoon. And then you take it, maybe rice and other forms of carbohydrates. Then you make sure that the meal you take per time comprises to a great extent all these kind of balanced diet at once. Let's take for instance, in a meal, let's say in the morning you can decide to take tea. Depending on your health status, you need to go to Jenny Action TV and get my video about feeding according to your blood group. If you are such that your body accepts bread, it will be good maybe in the morning you use something like quaker oats to take bread, enough milk, or you can actually take bread and yogurt. To a great extent, you will notice that combination of both provide you to a large extent balanced diet, because when you shake out the diet, you notice that this bread alone is majorly carbohydrate, and then you have your yogurt as protein, and inside that yogurt there's some little bit of mineral, and then to a great extent it's also made of water. And then you will now summarize it with a particular fruit, something like pawpaw, and then pineapple, orange, because believe me, the body doesn't store vitamin C. It's one thing you're supposed to be taking almost every day. So orange or pineapple should also be added. By the time you take this, you will notice that it will provide essential nutrient for muscle repair and growth. You will always be fit and strong. Another one is hydration. Water is very, very necessary. You must be drinking enough water throughout the day. And as a matter of fact, once you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should have drink is water, preferably warm water. You want me to make video on enormous health benefit of warm water? Please comment down below. It will blow your mind. If you know it, you will not just drink any water, but you drink warm water once you wake up in the morning, because to a great extent it will help to increase your strength and then your stamina and their level of endurance when you are doing such strong work. But where you are dehydrated, you don't drink enough water, you will decrease your strength and endurance. So that is number 2. Number 3 is regular exercise. Engaging in regular exercise helps you to increase and develop regular strength. And this type of regular exercise that you need as somebody that is doing hard work is something like weightlifting. From time to time, practice lifting some strong a kind of weight. You see people that is carrying something like big iron up and down, and try to trek some kind of distance and come back one way or the other very early in the morning before you go to work. And then focus on some compound movement, like you squat down, you get up, squat down and get up, squat down and get up. I think when I started Genie Action TV newly, I showed that style. Remember when my father was alive, because a medical doctor, that is one exercise that he forced all of us to be doing as his children, and I hated it, not knowing that it's actually for my own good. And up to now, my mother, that is more than 83 years of age, still does it, and that is one of the secret of our strength. So you squat, make sure your waist go down very well, and you get up, squat and get up, because it will help even this back of your leg that tends to be big because of your a kind of constant hard work. It will begin to reduce, or a kind of it will reduce some of the muscles that is packing there, making you to always be fit. Besides, you notice that that type of a kind of exercise targets all your muscle areas and make you to be very strong and healthy. Number 4 is proper rest and recovery. Let me tell you, no matter how hard your work is and how you are trying to meet up with the routine every day, maybe you have a target to meet, you must rest. Because if you break down and collapse, you will not continue with that work. Make sure that you create adequate workout space, a particular time that you need to rest in order to recover. You may even choose a whole day every week to stay out of job in order to rest, sleep, have quality sleep, and recover your strength very well. And especially in the night, make sure that your sleep is not disturbed, apart from the times that you are meant to pray, and that you sleep not less than 7 to 9 hours quality sleep. Let me just give, for instance, it's not good to eat late. Let's assume you finish eating around 7, and then you have to wait to listen to network news for those that are in Nigeria, because it's necessary. Maybe you wish to do that, and then you now stay awake till 9, and network news end by 10, then you go to sleep immediately, because before that network news, maybe around 8, you decide to have your night devotion. Then you now sleep 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may need to wake at least by 5 or 6, depending on who you are. Because if you are spiritually gifted, what will wake you between 3 to 5 is not what you can control. So make sure you are catching enough rest. And then even if you will not get this enough night rest, because you may need to wake in the midnight to pray, and they know that midnight prayer, at least I used to advocate at least 1 hour, because at the time Jesus told his disciple, can't you wait for watch with me for just 1 hour? That is to tell you that the bench and limit of your prayer should not be less than 1 hour. So do you know that in the daytime you can also create space along your work schedule to have a rest? That is why we normally have break maybe between 12 to 2. Bible say God giveth his beloved sleep. When you shut your mind from unnecessary thinking and pray, within that period you can actually sleep before coming back to face your duty. You will always see that your strength comes back in full with the eye you're using for looking for any artificial booster to boost strength. Another one is stretching and flexibility. You need to involve yourself in stretching exercise, training to make yourself flexible. Believe me, there is power in this, and I make video about the enormous power in your hand. You try to use your hand to manipulate your entire body. In fact, there is a video I posted recently that a man was teaching that skill. Get that skill and watch it very well. From time to time, make it a range or a routine to try to stretch all the nerves and all the organs in your body through that exercise. I'm going to pin that video in this particular video. It will help you also. Then again, you should involve in functional training. Everything in this world, if you want to be excellent in it, you actually need training. Make sure that you don't depend on maybe skeletal or limited knowledge you have about exercise without actually going for some form of training that involve mimicking movement that is required in some specific jobs, like lifting and carrying heavy objects I've mentioned before, because it will help to build enough strength that will now translate into using it to do that particular work you are doing. The last but not the least is this: be mindful of your lifestyle choices. Avoid smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and if possible, stay away from alcohol. One of the things that destroy people's destiny, if they understand, is alcohol. Alcohol goes along with womanizing, because when somebody is alcoholic to a great extent, you are no longer in your full eyes. You can do anything. This is undoing of generation of Lot, that at a time the Bible said that even their 50th generation will not see the congregation of God, because when he was drunk, the daughters take advantage of him and then went and then sleep with him in the name of raising seed, that they can't find any man to marry them, despite that they were a kind of virgins, and that was product of incest. So you discover that alcohol consumption damages your body, damages your organ. If possible, stay away from it. Illicit drugs. For people that are doing a kind of strenuous work, to a great extent, like to take drugs, thinking that it has to empower them, but its negative impact is more than the positive impact. You can stay away from it, but to a great extent, observe all these things I have told you. Believe me, your overall health, your strength, stamina, and performance per time will be top notch. So please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Press the like button if you have not done so, and may God bless you. So with this, I believe that you will go and take responsibility, and your health will blossom again, because believe me, the dry bones will surely live again. So I bow out. Bye bye.